Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie Bott, and I am here to hang out for a little bit this beautiful Sunday morning. It's a little chilly here in Colorado. Let me know what it's like where you're at, and let me know who's here. Roll call. And if you're new here, please let me know where you're from. And if you're watching in replay, please say hello, and so I know you're here. I appreciate that. I'm going to start off, I'm going to do some more songs than normal this time. Just a few more. I've got a little bit to tell you about, a little bit of stuff to show you. And then we talk about whatever we talk about. But this one I'm going to start off with is an original called Bury My Bones, which I really like to sing with Blue Unicorn, but he is not here. So here I go. Ooh, I woke up sore this morning with one foot out the door. I woke up sore this morning with one foot out the door. I prayed last night to Jesus. Heaven's what I'm praying for. Ooh, long as I've been living, I've had little promised me. Long as I've been living, I've had little promised me. The promise I've been keeping, I hope for eternity. Ooh, deep in the river will you bury my bones, under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Ooh, and when my days are over, when my days are gone, and when my days are over, and when my days are gone, I hope that you remember, I hope my soul you carry on. Ooh, deep in the river will you bury my bones, under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Ooh, well, life can be a struggle, it always does you in. You can't tell that you're winning till the game is at the end. You can count it by the minutes, but you never know the score. You can count it by the blessings until you can count no more. Deep in the river will you bury my bones, under the water and under the stones. Deep in the river will you bury my bones? Will you carry me home when I die? Will you carry me home when I die? Will you carry me home? Oh, oh, oh. All right, that one's called Bury My Bones, and you might have heard me sing that with Blue Unicorn. Either we've done it live and we did a video, because we're cool like that. Well, and he lives not really that far away. So, Yeah, that's really cool. It's really been fun to meet. I've met a couple of YouTubers, and it's just always a really cool thing. Um, so how long have I gone? Oh, I went a whole 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and then I had to tell you the truth, guys. I'm not really here. It's a big old lie again. Though the thing should be like very updated because this is okay. It's Wednesday. This is comes out Sunday. It's like I don't even know when it's gonna happen, but I know this time because I didn't do it very far ahead of time like I usually do because I didn't really know when I was going. But we're visiting some family up in the Northwest, and we're just staying 2 nights. It's a real quick trip. Visit a little nephew and sister-in-law and brother-in-law. So it's a little fun trip. I'll be on. Future Valerie is on. Present Valerie hasn't finished her laundry yet, but future Valerie is packed and what am I? I guess I'll be coming home later today. I will be exhausted from my trip, and I will be coming home. I'll probably be eating breakfast right now. Oh, actually, hopefully, a future Valerie does have her phone and is checking the chat and is like, "Hello, I am really here." But being that we're with my family, I don't know. So honestly, um, if we're talking, I can't really like bust my phone out because that would be rude. So talk amongst yourself if I'm not here, and be kind. And if anybody says anything weird, then I'm sure like James is here, bleeding across here. Anybody with a wrench, just or a spanner, depending on which continent you're on. Um, I I did get some. I guess it was like it's been like 2 weeks since he sent this, but I'm super slow and bad at checking Facebook, as you all know. But our friend Lauren, or Catherine Wellman Danforth, her beautiful husband, he had posted some videos on Facebook that I feel like I should share with y'all. So it's going to take me like a half second to set that up, but I'm going to, let me put this down, that'll make it easier. But I'm going to flip over and show you these very hilarious and important and topical, I think, to our situation as a flock. And hopefully, I kind of did this early, so it's only been 10 minutes, so there's no way Hugh's here yet. But Hugh, if you're here, and Mateus, if you're here, or if you're watching and replay, you never, but maybe. So enjoy some of these videos that we got from my sweet friend Lauren. So here we go. Give me a half second to get this settled because I'm not a professional streamer, y'all. Here we go.
Все, пакет забрали.
Пакет забрали. Черти. Фильм ужасов отдыхает тот.
What? Y'all, that's a little nuts, guys. That's a lot of raccoons, and so I see an occasional raccoon. It's not like my house is over. I don't live in some raccoon infested place, but when I had a real job, I worked on a college campus, and I worked in like the oldest building on campus, and it was the original women's dormitory. It was really tiny, and it was I think it was also like slowly killing me. Just there was like lead paint possibly because I had all sorts of health problems being in there. So now looking back, hindsight, I see it. But and then also a ton of raccoons just all over the place. So there were raccoons that lived underneath the porch of the cottage, and then there were raccoons that would like climb up into the attic and live up on the roof and like under the eaves, so that there was like some roof space that and so there was like they were definitely up there because it was coming down, and it was bad. And now I'm like, okay, hindsight, this makes sense why I was so sick working there. It was raccoon infested, but or it probably still is. Bless those people. But there were a lot of raccoons, but it was not like that. It was nothing like that at all. I will try to show you some of my raccoon footage. We'll see if I can't bust that out, but it's just no, it's not like that. Okay, so Lauren has sent me one more, so let me try to flip back over and show you that. It's probably going to start showing that other video instead, because I don't know how this works, so hold on.
You ready? I'm gonna sit in the snow-covered bench. Holy smokes! Oh my God! Yes! 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 I'm wall-to-wall raccoons. You ready? I'm gonna sit in the snow-covered bench. Holy smokes! Oh my God! Yes! 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 I'm wall-to-wall raccoons.
Y'all, he was wall-to-wall raccoons. Also, that's a lot of hot dogs to have in a bucket. That's a big bucket of hot dogs that old man had. Like, he was prepared. He's like, gotta get my big old bucket of hot dogs. Go feed the coons. Let's go. Yeah. So thank you, Lauren, for sending me those videos. And hopefully that wasn't too awkward watching me try to figure that out. Because I'm not going to edit this. It's just going to go right out. Like, I'm not even going to look to see if it was okay or if I fucked that up too bad. I'm just going to be okay never knowing. So don't even tell me. Just don't let me know. Don't put that as a review. It's a good thing these aren't like starred. It's just like yay or nay. There'd be a lot of meh. Here's what you could improve on. And so if you have anything you'd like to tell me like that, please put it in the comments, or you could put it in the live chat right now. Am I here? I don't know, maybe, but I won't read them. But if I'm not here, if I'm here, I will read them. But read the comments. I always read the comments. I don't know that I've ever gone back through and read the live chat, because I can't go back through and watch myself do this, because it's so just embarrassingly horrifying watching myself do whatever what is exactly. So, okay, well, we've been horrified by some raccoons. I'm a little traumatized, not gonna lie. It's made me glad I'm not here, because I'd just be freaking out. It's Wednesday in my life, and it's not really Sunday, so I'm a big liar. And Sunday I will be on my final day of vacation in the Pacific Northwest visiting family. And it's a real quick trip though. I'll be back tonight. And one thing, I sang my Bury My Bones song to open the show today, and I felt like it was kind of a fitting song for me to play today, because I found out yesterday morning in this time, so Tuesday morning. It's been a week almost, but for y'all in the future. But I found out that my really sweet friend Tony had passed away on Monday night after being in the hospital, and I'm not ready for that. So it's been a bit already of like a hard, wow, not even barely a day since we found out. But hopefully there's going to be a memorial service soon, and I'm a little worried that I'm going to miss it because I will be on this trip. But hopefully I'll have gotten to go to that, And I think that will make me feel a lot better because it's just nice to like commiserate with people like who know him and just be around and celebrate him a little bit. Because, he was just, Tony was the coolest guy. He was like a true, like, last of the newspapermen, like the real journalist newspaperman. And he put out stories and he like worked at the paper itself. He like made print papers and he did all the jobs and website stuff. He had from all the technologies. And, and he was about like, not so much like finding the truth, but like, giving the community a voice. Like that's how I felt like he approached being a journalist. And, gosh, it's probably been 10 years ago now that like all the papers in our town got bought by another paper and then got bought by another paper and then all closed. And so before they were like each town had 2 or 3 little papers. And now there's just, you're lucky if you have an online paper, and very few of the towns around here have like a physical daily paper that's delivered and easily accessible. It's there's like a weekly one in my town, but it's just not the same. You don't get the same kind of like daily news of what is actually happening in your community. And so Longmont had the same thing happen and had a paper that was a real paper, and it just got eaten down by corporate greed basically. And just kind of what's become of our journalism here in America. It's quite a I'm sure there's been a really good book on this because it's really fascinating how this has happened so quickly. But he was really just in that real journalistic tradition. And once those papers stopped printing the same, he kind of didn't get to do, like he lost his voice in that sense of, he still worked for papers, but they just didn't have the same weight as they did when you got your paper every day and you could see what Tony had to say and what, he'd have little articles about what was going on around town. And he, sometimes it was a photo, it would be anything. He did everything. Tony was also an amazing poet, and he put out several books of poetry. And there's a video. I think I'll try to show. I'm gonna try to show this video right now. I don't know how this is gonna work at all, but I'm gonna try to show this video from my Facebook. That's of Tony doing a poem, and it was in Lou Miller Park, and it was like, gosh, it's got to be 2 years ago now, maybe 2.5 years ago. But it was, yeah. And he was always involved in things like this because we were in the Left Hand Artist group together, and he's one of the founders, and he was just always so supportive of art and music and people's expressions and community events. And so if there was anything like this, Tony is involved, and he was always there. And so yeah, hey, let me pull this up. I'm going to try to pull up video of Tony doing this thing. So here, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, I think I have this ready to go, but the sound is going to be, I think, lower than what I'm doing, and I can't really bump it up anymore. It's just recorded really low. So you might have to turn up to hear Tony's poem, and it's going to start right when I start to the next stream. So here we go. This is my friend Tony Nilspire in his original poem.
Thanks to Amy for putting this on. Yes. This is called Darkness Meet Light. Hate, better watch out, because love's throwing elbows. Love won't be cowed by belligerence or shut down by greed. There's people in need, and we're here to plant the seed of love. Intolerance and bigotry and misogyny and lies do not stand a chance while the eagle flies. Freedom will ring with the voices of love. The weed of hate will be squashed from above. If my brother and sister aren't just like you, I don't care. If my brother and sister aren't just like me, I don't care. I vow to serve and protect my brother and sister and keep them free as long as there's a breath in me. America's imperfect, but she'll survive. That experiment that is democracy will stay alive. And if that offends you, it's best you move along, because Love Beating Hate is an American song.
Oh yeah.
So that's my friend Tony. That, I think our event was called Lights Over Lou Miller Park, and our friend Amy Hennigan, she's an instigator, so in the best way. Like, she's always coming up with things like this to do. I think that was in response to just some anxiety of kind of wanting to do a community event in the face of, I think, January 6th. I think that's what that was. That was really a really powerful event. A lot of people showed up. And it's a horrible video. That was a horrible video. Like, in the sense, if it was dark, you couldn't hear. There were a ton of geese. Why so many geese? Why did all the geese have to be so noisy? I don't know. So, but that's the kind of awesome guy my friend Tony is. That poem just, really gets me. It got me that day, and I've heard him do that one a few times, and it's just powerful the way that he presents it. It's a whole performance. It's not just a poem. And I think that's one also the thing I love about Tony is that he's always been brave to share his life and work and everything with everyone, and never been afraid to, never held himself back, and always, shared his own voice, and just always been a thing for everyone. It's been really lovely. So miss my friend a lot, and I'm pretty sad about it, but I'm doing okay. And hopefully by the time it's actually Sunday, I'll have gotten to do some more work through this than I have right this very moment, which is a little more tough. I think I want to play my song, and it's called Pray, and it just feels like it's a good song to play for how I feel right now. If you're here in the chat and you haven't said hello yet, please do. Am I here? I don't know. I'm actually pre-recording this week because I'm on a trip to the Pacific Northwest to visit some family, but I am hopefully going to be in the chat. Maybe. I can't promise this time because, again, I'm on a trip with my family. So we'll see. How has everyone else's week, though, been? And use each other to commiserate if I'm not here. But if I am here, then I will be like, "Aw, it's okay. I'm sorry." Or, "Yay, good job. That's great. I'm glad to hear that." Whichever one of those works for you. Still seems out of tune. Oh, one thing I think I get to do is take off I don't think I'm going to be playing any more songs. I'm going to take these headphones off. Hold on, I'm going to pause while I do that. Okay, so that feels better because they were in my ears, and that it's been 25 minutes. That's long enough. So this is my original song. This is called Pray. I get on my knees at dusk and at dawn, and offer my praise in words and in song. Confess to my grief for forgiveness I pray. Just hoping that God will hear what I say. I pray for the lost, pray for the found, pray for the brave, pray for this town, pray for the sick, pray for peace, pray to your gods, pray for me. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. At night when I lay down to sleep, I pray to the Lord, want my soul to keep. And if I should die before I wake, I pray to the Lord, want my soul to take. Now pray for the lost, pray for the found, pray for the brave, I pray for this town, pray for the sick, pray for peace, pray to your gods, pray for me. Oh, pray to the light, pray to the sound, pray to the sky, both feet on the ground. Pray to the dead, oh, pray for the new. Pray for me, and I'll pray for you. Hallelujah, 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 so that was my song. Pray. I wrote that one after a different kind of tragedy we had here in our city. It's still not really resolved at all, but I think as a song it's helped me a lot to, feel like I'm not alone in my grief, kind of a feeling. I think that helps me a lot. Because it's hard when you feel like you're the only one who feels that way, but it's usually not the case. If you feel a certain way, it's very highly likely that there are a ton of other people who feel the same way, and so it's not worth it to feel like you're alone in that. Even though I totally get feeling alone in that. So especially, yeah. I know I don't feel alone in my grief right now about Tony, because man, I don't know somebody who has more friends. I don't know somebody who's more well loved. And just tells you a lot about this guy, like just how kind and open hearted and fun he was. But like the outpouring of people who are just, first of all, it's very sudden. Nobody was expecting this, and so and I honestly at this point don't know what happened. Hopefully by the time it's Sunday I do know a little more, but I don't know that it matters. It's just, it's hard to wrap your head around all of it, really. So I'm gonna play. Okay, so let's see. Let me think if there's anything else that I was going to actually talk about today. I showed my pretty horrifying. I'm still a little traumatized from those raccoon videos that Lauren sent. What the flock, indeed. What the flock. I'm a little sad that I hate doing these. This is not as fun when past Valerie is pretending to be future Valerie. And because I like it when I'm actually doing this, because I can see a real chat and there's people here and I'm not talking to the computer by myself, which, I mean, basically that's all I'm really doing ever anyway. But I can pretend, I can see your little comments, and so I'm like, hey, Love to Fly channel, how are you doing? And then look, it's the Urban, and look, it's Blue Unicorn, and Snooky, and Pookie, and everybody who shows up. There's so many of you, Karen, and Lauren with your crazy ass raccoon videos. Oh my god. And speaking of raccoons, we've got Hugh and Mateus on opposite sides of that. We've got Chad Freeman, the Armadillo Whisperer. Got all sorts of people that I'm missing right now, like Edward, Richard, and just all two different Dennises. There's a lot of you. So sorry if I missed your name because I was just coming up with some out of my butt right there. But I love all y'all, and especially everybody who, well, not that I love y'all more, but I love everybody, and I really appreciate everybody who's been a member. I can't believe, like, it is blowing my mind how many people are on this list up here. And y'all, like I can't believe it. Y'all are really nice and supportive, and I really appreciate it. And you make me feel like I can do stuff, and like that you'll support me in doing some crazy ass stuff, like put out an album or go on it. Ooh, that's what I wanted to tell you about. I reminded myself. So my other thing was, I wanted to say that y'all could help me like plan a tour. How much would y'all like to do that? Right? So hold on, let me show you the website. Hold on one second. Okay, I hope you can hear me now. And here is, okay, so here is my What the Flock website. So this is valerie-music.com/WTF. What the Flock. So that's how you get there. So if you just go to my channel, then you can get to, hold on, I want to interact. Okay, so, nope. How do I make it? Oh, this is hard. Hold on. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, I think I figured this out. I had to open it as a screen capture and not into the browser on OBS sources. Live and learn. Okay, so this is, as you can see now, you can see the header that shows valerie-music.com/WTF, which is where you can find all things What the Flock related. So some things that I updated besides just saying about what it is. Now you can find this is like a playlist of all the What the Flocks, because that's something no one's ever needed. So if you want to visit the What the Flock shop, there are shirts, bags, stickers, and more all available. So that's true. But this is what I wanted to show you. So you're going to add your approximate, let me say, it's called Where the Flock Are Ya? Okay. Oh, I should have said Are Ya. I'm going to change that. Where the Flock Are Ya? I'll probably say that by the time you get there. Add your approximate location to the map below and help me plan my worldwide tour. So I do have to approve every one of the entries, so that, so don't like freak out if it won't show up right away. It will take me 2 to 24 days to remember to look and to update it. No, I'm trying to do it often, because I'm trying to update trying to check on my website every few days. So I will check, and then if you put one up, then So here's some of the rules that I should add to this page. I don't think I put anything about this on here, did I? No, I didn't say nothing. So here you hit this plus sign here, and it'll say add your location, and then you search for your address. Now, don't be like super specific. Don't put in your house address. We don't need your intersection. I mean, I'd love to, visit you, but this is public information. So let's be, cautious. So title might be a good title is your actual, like, maybe not your name, maybe like, not your, full Christian name, maybe, but like just your moniker on YouTube or a little bit of that. Like, I'll figure, I'm kind of dumb, but I'll probably figure out what you're trying to tell me if you put in a nickname. And if you don't, that's not quite the thing. So it's just to see, I want to see like how many people I know who live in like locations kind of together that I can group together and try to do where I can do shows, like do 2 or 3 shows before coming home. I'm not trying to do huge worldwide tour all at once. I'm trying to do like little bits, and I'll go on a little leg and then come home, and then I'll go on a little leg and come home. Both just so I can like earn money too when I get home, and then I'll just so I don't wear myself out, and then also just so I get to do more and see more people and not feel stressed out because it's not like in a big exhaustive huge thing. It's just little bitty trips. So I'm pretty excited about the thought of this, and I would like to put myself out there more. So this is something that I think I can do and just be like, book some shows in your town. First, where is your town? So once you tell me your town, like I'll go back on the map and I'll show you some places already on it. So if I go back to the map and I'll be like, oh, there's a couple people who live, between these places, and I can go visit and let me set up some dates there, and then hopefully y'all can come and visit, or we can go eat dinner or something, and we can hang out, and it'd be, we could even do like like I did with the Flocks of Blue, and with like people, we can do them in real life, we can do them even some of them were done what do you call this, virtually. This is super virtual because I'm not here. Okay, so put in your title, put in your name or something. You can put it anywhere because I see all the things. You can put your name in the subtitle or in the description. They all will show up for me. I can see them. So, how do I get out of here? Okay, so, I want to, oh, there we go. So I want to show you where I've gotten a few already. So here, I live here in the middle. That's me. And so we've got somebody over here who lives near San Francisco, and we've got somebody over here who lives in Ohio, and then we got someone over here who lives in North Carolina. And so, if we can get a couple more people in this general vicinity, then that warrants a tour. I know that I can't see on this map. I know I have friends who live in this general area. I hope you can see my little thing. I think you can. So that would be cool. And then, even if they're in this general area too, which I kind of know some people who are, but if you could let me know that it's okay, that you would want to, like, you don't necessarily have to host me, not asking for, that, but just a little bit of help and guidance in places in your town that may host music like me, or also sometimes there's like a thing where it's like a network of like backyard concerts or house concerts or small. So, if you're in the know or know somebody in the know, I might bug you about that, but that's it. So you're not agreeing to anything, or there's no, so yeah. So it's also, maybe you live in Utah and that's on the way to California. Clay. Okay. So now we also have my new thing is I took so here on the website, so if you go down, you have this part that says suggest a cover song. And I also added a thing, you don't have to put your email if you don't want to, but if you want to, then I'm going to remember who you are and know who you are actually. And maybe I'll reply. I don't know. I'm not going to promise that. So you can say song, artist you should cover, and then anything else you want to say. This is not really the best form, but you know what I'm trying to say. So you fill this out, and I get a little email about it. Ding. And I took all of the emails that I got, and I put them into this playlist. Look at my playlist of way too many songs. So I took out, there were a couple more that were in here, like I had Ghost of Tom Joad. I had one, I had another that Edward Richard had suggested, but that I also learned. Oh, it was like a Neil Young song, I think. So I took out the ones that I've actually learned and like made videos of or have done, like done. Those are done. So these are songs that I do not know yet. Some I haven't actually even listened to. I just added to this thing, and I haven't listened to this whole thing yet. So it is quite a assortment of songs. It goes from the Avett Brothers to Janis Joplin, the Grateful Dead, Smashing Pumpkins, Feist, Pink, Lazarus, Arctic Monkeys, Bob Dylan, I think Bush. There was just one and it just says swallowed, and that was the whole email. Like that was what I got, and at first I was like, is this some weird spam? But then I think it's the song by Bush. I've gotten some Billie Eilish, and go with Chad. I've got some Pussifier. I think that was pole vault. We got Bill Fisher. I think that's also pole vault. The Never Let You Go. I think that's a Urban. So fill out the form, and now I have a place to put them. And is it this way? Now I have a place to put them. Finger guns, pew pew pew, and I will put them pew 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 in my Spotify playlist. And if you so it's a playlist that can be collaborative. So if you're somebody who has like a lot of good ideas, like Chad, or somebody who's knows a lot of music, and will be have some restraint, because I can only learn so many songs. You get too much on me, I'm just gonna be freaking out. But if you want to suggest them, you can ask to be a collaborator on my playlist. So just send me a message, and I can share the link to make you a collaborator. But I can't make it public. I can make it public, but it expires every 7 days. So maybe I'll try to put that out or something on Sunday if I'm here in the chat, which I'm not sure if I'll be. But if not, just email me. But yeah, I'll try to put it out, and then you can everybody can add anything they want. But be nice, guys. And don't trick me, because I'll really try to learn the song, because I'm not that smart. I mean, I want to be that smart, but am I? Not really. So that is my Spotify playlist for What the Flock Wants, What the Flock Gets. And so this also, my website has upcoming real performances, and then don't forget the suggest a cover song. It has a thing about my tie-dye tapestries that are here behind me. Are all done by the very talented Jessica Marie Art. She has an Etsy shop, and I hope this link still works. I should check it out. But she's amazing, and also I have a ton of clothing that she's done for me. And then I have a list of all my past performances, which is very long, and sometimes I go through just to make me feel better. I have this subscribe to my newsletter that I've never sent a newsletter, but I think 8 of you have subscribed, and it just makes me feel loved that when I get that little subscribe, I'm like, what? You want to know about what I'm doing? I don't understand. My whole my actual family hates me. So I'm just cannot fathom when people like me or want to be around me. So, wow. So please subscribe to my newsletter, and maybe if I get 10 real subscribers, I'll send a newsletter. I think I'm pretty close. I think I'm at 7. So, hey, but you have to be real. If your email is sketchy, I'll just delete you. And yeah, so that is my updated kind of a bit for What the Flock website. Also on my website, you can find other stuff like all my merch. And then also, oh, if you haven't seen this, let's visit this. Have you seen this? So I have a list here on songs, and it's got all my original songs, almost. I got some new ones that I haven't added in. So if you see one that I'm missing, let me know, because I don't really pay attention. But so it's got in an alphabetical list of all my songs here that are originals. So if you ever want to hear one of these, let me know. Pull one, tell me the name. I'll have a book here. They're all in this little book, and I will sing them. And then also I have covers. And the covers you can sort alphabetically by title by pushing this part. Whee! Or you can search alphabetically by artist by going this way. Whee! Or you can like search for something. And like just all songs that have the word blue in them. So we've got all these different songs 5 different songs that have blue in them. So, also, oh yeah, I'm trying to sell all my crap. So, oh, and in that, so I have, also, this is where you can find things about my pedals, ones I have for sale right now, things about doing old ones that I've done. I need to update this too. There's some pretty picture ones that I don't have up. Here's one when I made one from Metalhead Hippie. I made him a fuzz pedal. It's actually an amazing pedal. Like, I don't mean to brag. Like, that circuit is really good, and I really should make that for pole vault. We're talking about pedals. I think you like this one a lot. And then Hippie did. I forgot about this. Hippie did a comparison of the real Big Muff Pie to my clone, and it did well. It held up, and Ian and Francis like helped out on that, and I was shocked. I was really, honestly, guys, really super worried that that would not go well. That would not go well at all. It did. I also have some videos. If you haven't seen, I have one. I'm actually pretty proud about my orange squeezer pedal. If you've never heard about the orange squeezer, it does a little history lesson on it. And I made one with the mods. And I've done some other like random little pedal videos. You can link them here. They're also on my YouTube. And then, yeah. All of the little... You can get my website pretty easy here. I mean, my email, but all of the forms, just email me too. And then I have one thing that I made. This is to try to get bookings for live shows. So when I send out an email asking to be booked, I usually send this link and like, who do I cover? And here's links to my SoundCloud, and here's links to my videos. And I don't have my Bandcamp link up. I should put that. Here's like lots of cute pictures of me. Most of these are taken by my friend John Brewster. And here's a blah, 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 blah about me. And here's like different places I've played in the area. And, oh good. I'm glad I went there because then it was my phone number. Let's not put that up on the internet. And, so that's like my website. If you haven't been before, it's just valerie-music.com. This is the front page. And then it just has all the links to different things. Oh, I didn't really show you my merch page, but this is the one that's for Blue Unicorn. You can get these shirts, hoodies, cups, hats. Very cool, right? This one we handmade. We have like one in medium, and we have one in 3X that are available to ship right now. And other than that, I have to make them by hand, and I think I should charge more than that to get that shit out. So I'm going to change the price of this right now because that's too little for me to clean up all this. Yeah, no. Total shipping, yeah, it should be like 30. Oh, hey, I forgot that I'm on vacation. I was on vacation when I did this last time. I'm going to be on vacation again, so it's still true. Let me remember to change that. I'm glad we're doing this. So I'll show you one last page is that my real merch page has All these shirts here are ones that I've hand printed. I have a little screen print in my studio, and so I can do one color things. So I have my little Gallardo style, Batgirl, I guess I'm gonna call her, and she's got a little guitar pedal here. And this one says, "I am not your fucking monkey," which it was something I said on the hippie show, and that was about the last time they put me on the hippie show. After I said, "I'm not your fucking monkey," they didn't invite me so much after that. Here's a picture of me in my shirt that's got skull and crossbones. You can get those down here. And so if it's on this website right here, it's printed and in like, I have like a drawer thing of them in my studio. So they'll go out fairly quickly for me, which actually for these I'm pretty good. Because it's like, because you've given me money and I feel like I do it pretty quick. I think I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, that's, and the only other thing I really have, I've been meaning to put up my jewelry, but mostly I think the only thing I have up are my bracelets. I have, David has one like this. These are one of my favorites because it's got this mountain vista going around. So those are some that I still have in stock, but I need to update this because I've been making more. Okay, well, enough of that, everybody. Thank you for listening to my blah blah. But check out my website. So do the tour map, please, and add your location and approximate location, general vicinity or location of a place that's cool in your area that I could check out. I should say that. Let me say that. Yeah, if you know of a good locale, please add that to the information, because there's a big block there you can add stuff to. Cool. Well, that would be awesome, because then I can like visit people and have tours and feel like I have somewhere to go, and then people will come out, because sometimes like they won't book you if you can't be like, I know some people in the area, or I have some fan base, and I don't really, but if enough of you do this for me, maybe it will look like I do. And yeah, if 3 more of you subscribe to my newsletter, I'll send something out. Now I have to do that. Maybe I'll send you pictures of the trip I'm currently on, which should be fun. Hopefully I'm having a good time, because I've been looking forward to this. So let's see. Let me think if I have anything else that I want to talk about. Let me check. All right, well, I took a few minutes and I tried to think about what else I could talk about on this. I was like, there has to be something, and y'all, nothing. I think I'm out of ideas. Even past Valerie's just making it through. But it's been a rough 48 hours, I'll tell you that. So I appreciate y'all being here with me. I'm gonna sing at least one more song. I think I'll sing this song. And I hope y'all have been having a great weekend, and you're having a great Sunday, and the rest of your week goes well. I will be just doing my Friday Song Club next Friday, and I'm not planning on any other streams right now. Oh yeah. Well, me and James Griffin have gone back and forth about this. So part of it is that I stuck y'all. So, okay, so it's now Wednesday. So we wanted to have a book club about reading Watchers by Dean Koontz. And the problem is that James is he's a faster reader than me, and I've been reading another book that's not in the book club, and that's not helpful to book club. First rule of book club, read the right book. And Valerie has failed at that. And I didn't finish that book either. So I'm a lazy bitch. So he's halfway through the book already, James. And he's like, I want to have book club, but lazy Valerie hasn't actually read the book. This is also not true. I read the book 20 years ago, but I've completely kind of forgotten all the details. Overall, I kind of remember things about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this and I remember that part, but it's not like I read it yesterday. It's been a lot of. I drank a lot between then and now, and then stopped drinking. So it's been a long time. So I'm rereading this book, and my plan is to take this book with me on this trip and to get started. And hopefully by the time I'm talking right now, I am also caught up to halfway. And so then, I don't know, me and James are going to talk about it. If you are also interested in book club, please say something like in the comments or in the chat. Be pretty direct, or send me an email. You have to be pretty direct with me because I am kind of dense, and just tell me 3 times. It's fine. I'm not that smart. So let me know if you are in. Like, I know Hugh's already read it, but would you like to be in on it, talk about it? Because we could do it some different ways. Like, we could do a group Zoomy thing. We can do it online or offline. Like, we could do it on like Zoom. It could be shown, or we can just do it just us, not with the audience. So let's talk about this some more. And future Valerie is going to be caught up because I've got especially by tonight, because I'll have another 3-hour, 2.5-hour flight home, and I'm going to read. I'm going to really work on it. Because sometimes I can just sit. I've noticed people can't just sit sometimes, and I don't know that it's a good thing. I'm not saying this is good, because I'll just sit and do nothing and get nothing done. And I once sat on a flight from where it was far. It was like Dubai to London or something, and it was like I just sat there. Didn't sleep, didn't read. I think I did eat. And they gave you food, and I would eat the food and get you little peanuts. I'd eat the little peanuts, and then I would put them away, and I'd just sit there. And I just didn't do anything the whole time. I was thinking. But I realized at the end I had a little sketchbook. I had my little notebook. I had a little book to read. I had my iPad. I had my headphones. I had all this crap to keep myself occupied. I didn't use any of it. I didn't, not one time. And I don't know. This is good. This is how I be. This is just how I be. Okay, so thank you for being here at What the Flock today. I have now gone almost an hour, so I feel that is an appropriate-ish amount of time to do one of these when I'm not actually here. Because there's that part of me that feels guilty for making you come hang out and I'm not here. I mean, maybe I'm here, maybe I'm in the chat, which in my mind is on this side of your screen, but I don't know that. But maybe, yeah, maybe. It could be down here. Chat. Maybe I'm in there or down there or over there. And maybe I'm just eating breakfast with my family and I'm not paying attention, which is very, very possible. Either way, I appreciate you all, and thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much for hanging out and being part of the flock and being part of the community. And please do, I hope, use each other when I'm not here to, share and let each other know what's going on. And if it's your birthday, and if it's something big going on, and if you've had a bad week, I hope you have shared that with us. And if you haven't, you still got some time, because here I'm going to sing a song. And during this time, please let us know how you're doing and if you need anything. And also a good thing to do right now is if you have somewhere else that you think everybody should go to. Sunday morning. So Michael Songs is before me, and then I don't know who plays after. So if you're somebody who's got an after stream that you would like to send people over to, shout it out. And then, if anybody who has a wrench can put the link up. But just, let us know what you know. Let us know what you know, and we will follow, because everybody likes to hang out. So please share that. This song is called Whippoorwill. I'm going to tune my guitar. Hold on, I'm going to pause. I I paused and tuned. I'm professional. Pro streamer. You got me watching out this window, wait to hear you carry on. The days are longer in the summer. I thought you were long gone without me. Thought you'd flown off without me. I don't know why I doubt you'll be back with the setting of the sun, when the tilting of the earth calls you in unison to travel homeward. Calls you back home to me. Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me? Oh, won't you say you love me? Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me? Oh, won't you say you love me? Outside in the evening breeze, lay back and listen for your song. When the clouds light up like fire, I know I hear you sing it long and lovely. I hear you singing far above me. You could tell me all your stories, but you only say your name and cease to hide behind the shadows. Your familiar voice comes out of nowhere. I hear your voice from out of nowhere. Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me? Oh, won't you say you love me? Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me? Oh, won't you say you love me? I don't know why I doubt you'll be back with the setting of the sun, when the tilting of the earth calls you in unison to travel homeward. It calls you back. Come back home to me. I did that wrong somehow. That's okay though. Everybody here loves me, because if you've been here this long and you're here to the end and you're here all the way to here, that's love, y'all. Y'all's the real peeps right here. Because everybody else is like, she's singing a song, she's done, she's gone. And they left, but not you. You stayed, because you know that woman can't shut up. She's not going to sing a song and then just leave, because she can't shut up. So I know she's still going to talk. And you were right. So not only are you the sweetest and kindest, you are the most right. So smartest. Sweetest, kindest, smartest, most loving. Of all the flockers that I know. But really, I do appreciate it. It really is amazing to get y'all support in this crazy endeavor of randomly streaming on YouTube multiple times a week. But it's kind of working. I'm having a fun time. Thank you everybody who showed up. It was only 2 days ago for me for Lies and Love Songs on Monday night. I had a really good time playing my new guitar, and I've been working on tweaking things a little bit. So next time I do it, it should be even better. And I have a cool, let me see if I do this without messing stuff up. I've got one of these MIDI pedals, so it's kind of dusty. So pretend like I clean things. Hold on, like smudge on it. Okay, so I have one of these. Ignore the labels because they're not true. Line 6 MIDI pedals. And so I've got this hooked into, it's actually hooked on right now, but I don't have main stage on. And so it will let me have a little bit more accessibility to turn things on and off, possibly to do looping. I can't, it's so touchy, this pedal. Like, I don't know, like, we'll see. We'll see if I can manage it. It's not a Boss. It's not a Boss Line 6. I mean, this Line 6 is not a Boss RC 500 or whatever it's called. It's a little touchier. So if I can get it down, I guess maybe it's also on a rug. If I can get all of the physics down of how to push with my foot while seated on a weird position, then you may have looping. And because I have been doing it, and it's super fun. I enjoy it. I get to like turn on the pedals on and make too much noise, and it's fun. And I'm not good at it, no, but I enjoy it. So hopefully y'all get to hear that really soon when I'm back. Maybe, yeah, no promises, none at all. So yeah, so fill out the map. Let me know if you want to read Watchers, because I'm reading it. I'm already like halfway we're just trying to get halfway done. Try to read up to chapter 5. So how fast can you read up to chapter 5? I'm hoping maybe by like one more week. So maybe this is whatever day this is, maybe that first week of November, we can have a meeting either on YouTube or on Zoom offline or wherever. Just if anybody has any ideas about that too, let me know. So we can have a little chat about Watchers and what we think about it so far. Because James has read half the book and he is waiting on me. No. He's very patient with me. And so yeah, fill out the map too. Let me know where the flock you are. And if you've got any songs for my Spotify song list, I'm pretty excited about that. And thanks for being here, and thanks for listening to me, and thanks for listening to me talk about my friend Tony. And I was thinking I would like to play his video one more time on my way out. So I'm going to just turn it over to that and then back onto the leaving screen. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all. So I will see you for sure on Friday for Friday Song Club, but hopefully sooner than that. Just around and in the places. Okay, big love to y'all. Here is my friend Tony Kindlespire. Big love to you, Tony.
Thanks to Amy for putting this on.
Yes.
This is called Darkness Meet Light. Hate, better watch out, because love's throwing elbows. Love won't be cowed by belligerence or shut down by greed. There's people in need, and we're here to plant the seed of love. Intolerance and bigotry and misogyny and lies do not stand a chance while the eagle flies. Freedom will ring with the voices of love. The weed of hate will be squashed from above. If my brother and sister aren't just like you, I don't care. If my brother and sister aren't just like me, I don't care. I vow to serve and protect my brother and sister and keep them free as long as there's a breath in me. America's imperfect, but she'll survive. That experiment that is democracy will stay alive. And if that offends you, it's best you move along, because love beating hate is an American song.
Oh yeah!